Hello everyone and welcome back to our Hogwarts Legacy completionist playthrough. It's episode number 140. Last time we just continued to get field guide pages, slowly but steadily working our way up. We're also now level 36, so 4 more levels till we max out, which is pretty cool. And as you could probably tell, last episode we also discovered this secret. Just randomly, I don't know what it is with this game, but going left to right feels 3 times less sensitive than any other game I've ever played. So I'm going here, I'm trying to turn. Actually, it's more like I'm going here, trying to turn, run straight into this secret room.
Revelio.
And you can see all of this, and then you've got this massive tapestry. Like, look at all this. Anyways, though, today we're not here to marvel at this little secret that I just now found. We are here to go find the Great Hall. I want to quickly just remind everyone, if we go to quests, currently at an impasse with Naughty and Poppy's quests. Both of them are kind of at a stop point until we do Lord Gok's loyalty. Which, I don't really want to do Lord Gok's loyalty quite yet, because once you do that, I mean, really, you kind of have to focus on the end game. Then you go through the end game, and then you're done. I want to save that until, like, I've done a couple more side quests. And I want to get Sebastian's relationship quests up to that point. Most of all, though, I want to do Absconder Encounter before I head down into the mine here. Because this is quite a, the coastal mine here is quite a long dungeon, if I remember correctly. And I want to get the jump scare out of the way. Still my favorite music, this menu music. So yeah, let's head to the Great Hall. And let's prepare to head to Salazar Slytherin's Scriptorum. Because I have completed this part of the quest before. And if I remember correctly, the next part is super annoying. Yeah, so the next part after the Scriptorum is super annoying because the dungeon takes forever. Like, I don't think it needed to be that long. And in my opinion, you're just, like, so drained from the cutscene. Or not from the cutscene, from the massive dungeon. Like, it's even bigger than most Skyrim dungeons. I mean, I think Darkfall Cave is, like, one of the very few exceptions I can think of. Ooh, what's this little room? Obviously, I've been here before, but very early on in this playthrough. That's long enough to, like, rival that cave. And you travel a good, decent part of the map, too. Let's talk with Sebastian. There's no Ominous, though. So we gotta wait for Ominous. Because Ominous was here earlier. Okay, there's still no Ominous. Because it's still nighttime. Okay, I guess just no Ominous. Anyway.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I understand. You needn't tell me if you don't want to.
If I were you, I'd be begging for more details.
It's not that I'm not interested, and you can certainly trust me if you want to tell me anything.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus Curse, also known as the Torture Curse, inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous, he was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
I don't know about that, but okay. Next stop is probably just... I don't know, because I kind of want to go after field guide pages in the astronomy wing. Because it's the last place other than the bell tower, because there's still one more I'm missing somewhere in the bell tower, isn't there? No? Okay, so there's 8 left. 6 of them are here. The grand staircase. And the great hall. Okay, so I need to figure out which one is the one with the scriptorium. And get the other one. Because I'm clearly missing one. Oh yeah, I remember. I was having so many problems with the Great Hall. I was like, oh yeah, I'll leave it till later. It was the Viaduct Courtyard, I think it was. I've already gotten the Levioso statue.
Revelio.
It was right in here. By the by a unicorn statue. So was it over here then? Imagine if the one that, because I have a guide going right now because I'm an idiot. And I think it's this one here. Yeah, it was this one here. Imagine if this is the one all along. Near the werewolf statue. Someone's having fun. It's down a staircase.
Revelio.
Would that be like over here somewhere? Yeah, it was right there. Right up there. Great Hall Gardens. I don't know where that location is though, or at least, like, I kind of do, but this whole outside area has always really confused me for some reason. It shouldn't, but it does.
Revelio.
Let's head this way, because I don't think I've really ever been this way. I'm sorry, lady. Keep running. Impediments for the weak. Yeah, I don't think I've ever taken that route out to here. Over here. There's supposedly a flying Accio page.
Revelio.
Not over here, sorry, over there. Supposedly just flapping around, which means I got this one. So, the Yawning Gargoyle.
If you ask any Hufflepuff, they'll tell you there's a badger in their coffin.
There's not. I'm shocked Highwing can fit on that little thing. Aw, little couple there. Cute.
Revelio.
Okay, looks like I already got this one then. So let's head over to the boathouse. Gotta say, this music's pretty pleasant.
Revelio.
Yep, I didn't get the Black Lake one. Alright. Glad I came back. I knew it would be here or the Svatic Courtyard. Black Lake. Black Lake or Great Lake, the sitting headmaster vainly prefers the Prior, is an expanse of fresh water south of the castle. The lake's murky depths are home to merpeople, grindylows, and other magical aquatic beasts and beings, including the giant squid, surprisingly friendly cephalopod with a fondness for toast. So my one question about the way Hogwarts is set up is that there doesn't really seem to be much of a place on the grounds to kind of walk and feed the giant squid toast, unless you count like all the way over here. That is my one little nitpick. And this area doesn't really seem to be on the grounds. But I don't know. I understand it was pretty difficult for them to set up the school in such a way that it worked. With everything mentioned in the Harry Potter books. I mean, there's no like ivy curtain wall for the boats to get across the lake from, but I don't know. I feel like a bigger lake would have been better. And just more details on the lake. Anyways, I feel like I'm kind of in the mood to search the astronomy tower for field guide pages. Mind you, I don't want to get all the Revelio pages. I want to focus on the other...
I pressed Ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Finally, an owl post where you can actually hear everything that's being said. That's a miracle. Okay, well, we'll do that next episode. But let's head to the astronomy wing, and let's work on field guide pages. Alright, so let's see. First place is Transfiguration Courtyard, apparently. It's the Wyvern statue, which I'm sure I have. I don't know why I'm up here.
Revelio.
Apparently there's a moth thingy up here that I'm fairly certain I got. This one's going to be more difficult than the rest because the website I was using for the Great Hall, and I think the other two that I did. Here's one of them. Yeah. So this one here that I haven't done yet requires me to create an account. Yeah, no thanks. I love the music that's playing though. It's very pleasant. I don't know. I feel like it would be nice if Peeves were a little bit more mischievous. Like, sure, he does plenty of things that are good and fit with his character, but just a little bit more would have been nice. Like, I don't know, some more disruptive things. That you could watch him do, like throwing brooms away or, I don't know, locking classrooms. Field guide page, 1 of 7 left. 7 left. But 1 of 6 here in the astronomy wing. So yeah, as you can see now, 6 more to go. 5 more in this wing. Alright, I've already gotten that one. Let's head to the charms classroom now.
I'd prefer they not be allowed to attend.
Couldn't agree more. Not to mention, it exposes us to
Who?
their backward way of thinking.
Talking about muggleborns again?
Yes, and how they shouldn't be allowed at Hogwarts.
I heard one talking about sewing a sock the other day. How utterly revolting.
Completely barbaric.
Some are quite clever, you know. A few quite talented authors. A couple even write books on magic.
How absurd! As if anyone hailing from a muggle could write the first thing about magic. The sheer audacity.
They're very good with Christmas decorations.
Oh, really?
Oh,
I do like a few of their carols. Although they get all the facts wrong and clearly think any sort of vision is an angel.
Suppose they don't mind the odd Cornish pack.
Sigh.
Revelio.
Feel bad for that one poor Ravenclaw student having to deal with 2 bozos. Man, this music is just so good. Looks like I already got this one. 'Cause apparently it was down here. Right there in that corner.
Revelio.
I obviously already got the book in here, or the page in here. North. Okay, idiot. Should I say kiddo? Let's talk with Professor Rowan. Or Ronan's.
Professor, what did you mean when you said your education wasn't traditional?
I had bet myself a butterbeer you'd be back to ask about that. It seems I've earned myself a trip to the Three Broomsticks. My father insisted rather adamantly that fun had no place when it came to learning. I struggled with his rather Socratic method of teaching, made no progress with even the simplest spells until I made a game of it. As the process itself became a source of joy, I was able to better retain what I was being taught. I realized then how much fun was to be had in learning, and I decided to become a professor so that I may pass that joy along.
I, for one, am glad. I very much enjoy your class.
Delighted to hear. Now, I shall not keep you from your studies, nor time with your fellow students, both of which are invaluable to your education.
Gotta say, if you can't have fun while learning, what's the point of learning? I agree with him on that wholeheartedly. Alright, well, I think this is where we're going to end the episode. Next time, we're going to finally head into the Scriptorum. And then after that, we will come back and struggle our way through the remaining 5 field guide pages. So thank you guys all for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one.